away from them and go higher in the sky. The passengers are getting nervous and demand explanations, so Cameron does her best to calm them down. Michael is too rude and aggressive and even dares to grab Cameron, but another flight attendant gets him to behave after threatening to tie him up. William keeps on trying to contact ground control to no avail, so he decides to descend again to try to figure out where they are. Daniel at first is wary because they may be attacked again, but William points out they're running out of fuel, so they need to solve this fast. At that moment the historians tell Cameron they may know something and convince her to take them to see the pilots, unaware that Michael follows them and overhears the conversation. The historians tell the pilots that the fighter planes they just saw haven't been made since 1945 and belong to the Luftwaffe, the Nazi Air Force. William doesn't take them seriously and tries to kick them out, but the historians guess that the plane has lost all signals, so William decides to give them a chance. The historians theorize that the plane has traveled back to 1940 and they now are in the middle of World War II, and if they were brought here by an anomaly, then they must find another one that can send them back. The idea of time traveling still sounds stupid to William, so he sends them back to their seats and asks them not to tell anyone about their crazy theory. Michael also rushes back to his seat before they can see him, and when Cameron passes by, he tries grabbing her again, but Cameron gets intimating enough to make him let go. After she's gone, Michael begins keeping a close ear on the historians behind him, who are using their books and calculations to try to figure things out. Afterward, the pilots go down again to search for any radio signals. Fortunately this time they are successful and get in contact with a British soldier called Nigel, who thinks they are spies messing with him because it's impossible to catch a radio signal from a plane flying that high. The pilots beg for help, and when Nigel continues to be confused, William asks for the date, causing Nigel to confirm the historian's theory. They are on June 17, 1940. They try to convince Nigel of their situation, but obviously it sounds too crazy to be believed. Luckily the historians come to the cabin again with more details and they get to talk to Nigel. They have calculated their approximate location and mention they flew by the spot where the British ship Lancastria was sunk, which shocks Nigel because that ship is supposed to still be active. Nigel decides he'll check